Hey, it's Howard here. If you're on this video right now, that means you're doing a little bit of research on a new company called Neolife or Neolife, and you want to know, is this actually legitimate? Should I trust this company, and can this help me build a full-time income online? And of course, is the actual product itself legitimate? Can you get value from it? And is it something that can help you potentially save money on travel and many other expenses? So I want to mention real quick that on this channel, I do different reviews of different make money online opportunities. I go over what's legitimate, what you should avoid at all costs, what you should run away from. And if at any point you want to see my #1 recommendation to get started online and earn an extra 5 to 10K a month online as a complete beginner, you could check out my free training down below in the first link in the description. So that being said, let's talk about Neolife and what this has to offer. So this is a company that was actually started up by 3 people actually, which are right here. So Larry Lane, Eric Allen, and Nick Sorensen. So these 3 names right here, I should give a bit of a history before I talk about Neolife, were actually previously involved in 2 other companies that were known as Transact Card, which was, a lot of people were buzzing about this when it first launched, and it was very short-lived. It died off within a year, and then those same 3 names started up Finmore, which was meant to be pretty much the same thing, and they started this one, and this died off within like 2 months, and then now they have started a new company called Neolife. So what exactly happened, first and foremost, with these other 2 companies that they launched? Why did they get shut down? And what is the difference between these 2 companies and Neolife? And why would you even consider checking out this company right here? So anyways, bit of a brief history with these other 2 companies. Transact Card was one of those new companies that came out with a ton of hype. They were hyping themselves up like they were going to be the next big thing. They had this debit card that you can get that was kind of promoted in a very misleading way, where you get to double your spending power and you get to, get a bunch of massive discounts, but in reality, it was nothing like what they had promoted. The compensation plan as well was also very confusing. There was no chart to show what you earn per single referral, and it was like you have to refer 3 people to become like a business owner with them before you start earning any money. So it was very weird how it was set up. And then a thing that happened was, after several, false claims and other things that happened, Transact Card got shut down. So one of the things that led to that was over 30,000 Transact cards where the user data was for sale. There's an article here that goes over that. I might include this down below if you want to check out this article and the other one that I'm going to show right here. But another thing that was an issue was, at one point, the owners made this claim that Donald Trump, Barack Obama, RNC, and LeBron James were all on board with this thing. So I don't know the legitimacy of that. It most likely is all BS right there. But yeah, that's kind of one thing that happens a lot in this type of industry. So for that reason, you have to be careful with companies like this. If you see any sort of red flags, ideally it's in your best interest to kind of avoid at all costs. But yeah, so data was breached in Transact Card. They quickly shut down after that. You see this at the top of the site. And then they started up Finmore. And so within 2 months of Finmore, this took place, where this is just earlier this month. Finmore collapses, and then they started up Neolife. And this is kind of the email that they sent out right here. So they sent out the email announcing that both platforms were shut down. You could read this if you want to, but now they have started up Neolife. So this new company, very much like Transact Card and Finmore, talks about saving money. And it looks like in this case, it's not so much a card that you're getting, but rather it just discounts on different hotels, vacation rentals, car rentals, resorts, flights, and all that stuff right here that you're getting. So as far as the actual product itself, there's plenty of other companies that allow you to save money that I've seen kind of in this space. The discounts are decent, but they're never anything that I believe are really worth going out of your way for. You log into the site, you pay for this membership, and then you save a bit of money on different travel expenses. I believe there's plenty of other alternatives out there that don't have this type of reputation. So for that reason, I would not recommend joining for the product itself. But what about the actual compensation plan? So the compensation plan, I've looked into it, and you are really not earning that much. So per referral, you earn like 25 bucks up front, which is decent. But then as far as you refer people, you bring them on board, you get them to duplicate and bring other people on board, you get like an extra 50 bucks if you get like 2 of your referrals to also refer like 2 people each. So again, if you're looking to build up a full-time income online, this is not, in my honest opinion, based on the compensation plan and also based on their reputation, this is not something that I would start with and rely on to build up a decent income online. So that being said, if you are on this video right now and you are looking for a legitimate way to build up a recurring and or high ticket income online, it is in your best interest to start with companies that not only have the long-term stable reputation, but also a compensation plan that is going to pay you generously for each referral. And what I really like about, companies that have their compensation plan laid out like this is it's very easy to know how many referrals you're going to need in order to hit your income goal. So for example, if your income goal is, let's say, an extra $3,200 a month, right? With this particular company, you would only need 25 referrals, and keep in mind this is monthly recurring income, and you get 25 referrals, and that is already an extra $3,200 a month right there that you're getting in, recurring income. So, there's plenty of other companies out there, like this, where the compensation plan is much more transparent. It's much easier to understand what what you can achieve with X amount of customers. And if you want to learn how to go out there and you want to learn how to promote any product online, I have my own step-by-step training that's completely free on YouTube. You can check it out in the first link down below, and I show you how to go out there and promote any product that you want. So I highly encourage you to focus on companies that have a good reputation, ones that have been around for a while, and of course, ones that have a lucrative compensation plan. So that being said, if you have any questions about this, you could drop a comment down below, let me know your thoughts. Otherwise, you could check this out down below. And I'm also interested to hear, what do you think will happen with Neolife? Share your opinion down below. And with that being said, take care and see you on the inside.